So hiya folks, I know it's another one so soon, but the other was about the forge, what I'm building and stuff I want to do with that, and this is a garden update. Might be interesting. I would save myself about 300 francs, maybe a little more, and some Goji cuttings that I've taken. Yoo-hoo! And something I'm very pleased about is I've got some tomatoes, so that they've started to ripen. I'm actually going to eat some. You'll see an amazing amount of flowers on one plant in a little while. So yeah, I mean, enjoy, have a look through. There's some black currants as well, but I'm not going to sort of just blah blah blah. I'll let you have a look and you can have a flick through and enjoy. Like, comment, and nice to be nice. This is the goji berry I bought. It's called Winter Heart. It's out of Asia, it says, and it costs about 15 francs. And I repotted it up and it took off. And what I've done is I took some cuttings off it. I'm going to take another 4, probably, or 3, but I've propagated them, and I'll show you now. But at 15 francs a plant, that's nice saving in my pocket. Well, for anybody's pocket in it really. And they are so easy to propagate, so I'll show you that in a sec. These are some cuttings that I took off the goji berry.
Yes.
Yes. And all I did was snipped them and stuck them in a jar of water.
Yes.
Goji berries cost 15 francs each. I've got 4 new plants here, so that's like 60 francs in my pocket. And goji berries for the garden. These are black and red currant cuttings what I took last winter, last fall, and just stuck them in ground in some plastic, put plastic mulch down. And I went to a market the other week, and they were wanting from 25 to 35 francs for one plant. I've got 9 here what I've propagated, so that's a nice, well, think about it, you know, amazing how much money they are. I might even be propagating some more and sticking them up front at 10 francs each. Now there's a thought. But you could go out and spend loads of money on starts, but when you can propagate them yourself so easily, then there's no reason why not to. So I've got some floppy potatoes. Now these have been in just over 100 days now, probably about 105. I've just looked back at my videos, so they should be ready. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop one out now and see what we've got. So if you'd like to bear with me, I'll do a reveal after. Here's one for a start. I think the dogs have had a little bit of excavation there. So that's one plant out, and that's the result. They're not particularly large. These, even at this size, a bit of butter, wash them off, a bit of butter in microwave, and like not even 5 minutes, until they're just like al dente. And you can stick a bit of mint in it if you like it with mint. I do. But even the tiniest ones, try and get them all out, because that will grow into a plant next year. And when I've cleared this patch, what I'm going to do here is the seedlings that I've started, the cuttings, the black currants and the goji berries, are all going to go away permanently, this area, or this part of the garden. And I've got some not red currants, raspberries, which are spread up front, which don't get enough light really there, so I'm going to plant some of them. I'm going to have a look how high everything gets and sort of try and plan it out so that the maximum sun for all plants. But I'm just going to pull another one of these potatoes and see what I've got. Now that looks immediately better. In this area, let's say the first one, I think the dogs have had a dig round it, so, but that looks immediately better. Look at them, they're lovely. So 928 grams. I did put some of the, not the really tiny ones in, but there's some other ones. I'm still going to eat them today. One or two got a bit of slug damage, but I'll cut that off and they'll go in the mint and butter. It's one of my favourite times of year. Probably could have took a few earlier, but I'm happy with that. I've just harvested some black currants as well. Now, we didn't seem to get as many as this year as last year, off at one bush, but They are quite large and juicy, they're very nice. Make wine, not jam. Oh, she's not here, is she, listening? But they're going for jam. There's just under 1.5 kilo there. The wicking bed. Now, there's something very exciting here for me, because nestled in here, out that light, if I can see, with the sun reflecting, are my first ripening tomatoes. Now, when I say the first, I don't mean the first this year. I mean, usually I get to that stage and turn brown and drop off due to blight. And I'm amazed at how many flowers are on this. There's literally hundreds of flowers on it. I keep going around and giving it a bit of a tap and a shake. But there's hundreds of flowers on it. I'm amazed at it. But I'm more happy with that there. Yehudi. That's me excited. Oh, and the eggplant as well in the little wicking pot. It's got a fruit on, if you'll excuse me. See it? These are extremely early for me this year. I seem to have found a mutant patty pat squash. If you look at that, it's a double flower and a double fruit. Sort of split, that's what they look like normally. That one's doubled up. Quite interesting. I'm sure it'll taste fine. Not a lot, but a little snack. These are cooked perfect now. Just a bit of water. I put mint in after. And the butter. The water stops the butter from burning. But even these little ones, they're perfect. I don't do cooking videos, but I thought I might share that with you.